Hey YouTube, what's going on? So I don't know if you noticed, but I got new glasses. Yeah, I actually got two pair. These are like these Armani glasses, kind of expensive, but I'm a single dad, single struggling dad, getting ready to retire, so I don't get many opportunities to buy stuff for myself. So I got these, and then I got these nerdy looking ones. Kind of got me looking like the dude from Up. You know what I'm talking about, the old man? Yeah. Which one you think? This or these or contact lenses? Anyways, just message. So anyway, so I want to review what I did last time because I noticed I mess up. Uh, so saying goodbye to somebody with respect, somebody older, a higher authority. That's faka'au'a, faka'au'a. So I messed it up big time last time. I don't even remember what I said, but whatever it was wrong. Okay, so if you please don't use my videos to try to learn Tongan because I'm gonna have you sounding like a weirdo. Okay, so follow somebody else. You're just gonna watch me struggling. I'm screwing up. I don't know this shit. I'm just like learning. So anyway, um, uh, so of course the greetings, um, Fefe Hake, and if you're greeting one person, if you're greeting two people, Mo Fefe Hake. Three or more, mo fefehake. And then saying goodbye, if you're familiar with the person, you would say tokisiu, tokisiu. And then if they're staying and you're leaving, you say to them nofu'a if you're saying goodbye. And then if you're the one that's staying and they're leaving, you say aloha. Um, let's see. So uh, some basic stuff. Um, me is or I is au au. You is koe, and I'm noticing in some sentences it's ki. So I don't know what the difference is. Ki. So like if you're telling somebody to sit down is nofuki lalo nofuki lalo, telling them to sit down. So that doesn't fit with koe. I don't know if that's like a conjugation thing. And let's see. Uh, um, oh yeah. Um, for he and she, yeah. He, she, it, yeah. So I haven't tackled the plural versions yet, the we and the you all and they. Um, I'll practice that. I've kind of been lazy these last couple of days. I didn't really practice shit. So I just look over it a couple times and then, kind of talking to myself. So some other stuff that I had learned. Um, yes, io, io. I remember that because io is me in Italian, which is another language that I'm trying to learn. No is ikai, ikai, ikai. Uh, uh, excuse me, um, too low. Excuse me, too low. Please, ka take for please. Uh, come here, ha'u. Oh no, I'm sorry. Come is ha'u. Come here is ha'ukihene. Uh, Tongan speakers, please, correct my pronunciation if I'm saying it right. Ha'ukihene. Go, alo. And I noticed that that's the same thing as saying goodbye to somebody, right? Aloha, which sounds like the Hawaiian aloha. Yeah? Okay, kind of cool. So anyway, this is kind of exciting because I'm getting to learn more about the language, and I think in doing this, dissecting the language, I have an English degree, and one of the things that I did in school, well, we do, is we study etymology of words, like how words evolve. So I'm pretty sure there's probably something in the history of Tongan to explain Like for example, um, um, when we say where you going, uh, we say where and going, or where you going, right? But Tongan says go you, I guess where is fe. I don't know what fe means. I assume it means where. Aloki fe. So the verb is first, and then the subject is second, and then anyway, I just but I noticed when I was kind of flipping through, clicking through sites, trying to pick up words here and there, I noticed that there you guys say some words that you say in Tongan are similar to words we say in Tagalog, and so that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure there's got to be some, and I've seen it in other languages too. So, um, like for example, we say lima for five, but I think Tongan is nima, right? It sounds kind of similar. So, uh, and then there's another Pacific language where lima is also five. Yeah. So, anyway, that being said, uh, let me see. I'm trying to think of what um, the um, oh, so if somebody says to you, Fefe hake, how are you? And the answer, I'm good, saipe malo, right? I'm good, thank you. Um, and asking your name is ko hai ho hingwa, ko hai ho hingwa, ko Mustafa au, ko Mustafa au. So originally I thought ko meant me, but it doesn't. It's au that means me. So I take it ko means name, right? Anyway, I have to look that up, but I don't really have people that can ask. Well, I do have people that can ask. Yeah, yeah. So okay. That being said, um, I'm not gonna do the alphabet because I don't want to sing, but stand by. I went on. Um, I went on Amazon, and they don't have no books. There's a course for Tongan, and that course it's no longer in circulation, and they're selling it used for like 300 $400. Fuck that. So um I'll just learn, however I can. Most of the time you immigrate anyway to another country. People are learning stuff without taking courses anyway. You just kind of pick it up around. So that's how I um pick up, like Spanish, for example. My stepdad is Cuban, and he didn't speak English, and my mom uh, didn't speak much English either. She's Filipino, and so we just kind of got forced to learn how to speak Spanish. Um, so you learn through osmosis. I think that's probably the best way to learn it, because I know I can talk better than some of my friends have took it in school. Anyway, I did find this. Can you see? It's a kid's book. So I'm not gonna admit some 2-year-old can fucking learn languages better than me. So if they can learn out of this crap, I know I can. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start practice. Oh, please excuse my language. I do cuss. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna learn some out of this, and then I'll come and practice it here on YouTube. And then I got a couple Tongan friends I can talk to and pick up words here and there. So I'm really trying to get the structure of Tongan. If I can get the structure, and then just pick up random words in here and there, and then just from practicing talking, talking to myself, I'm pretty sure, by Christmas maybe I'll be able to talk. So give me about 6 months of this stuff right here, and then after December, these videos, I'm going to go and find some Tongan partners. And I don't drink, but I'll let them drink. But I do box, so I'll box them and probably kick their asses while they're gonna get drunk. But I'll make some videos of me talking Tongan, and we'll see what kind of progress I can make in 6 months. Okay. All right. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see the next video I'm gonna do. At first I thought I was gonna do Italian, but I think I'm gonna do Portuguese. Um, because Italian is so popular. I think so many people doing it already. Um, I tell you a little bit how I learned some basic Italian. When I was a kid, I used to be in Chinatown a lot and living in Washington D.C. And there was a homeless guy um, named Tony. He was a midget. He was from, well, he's like an Italian. You know what I mean? Like 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 English is a second language type Italian. You know what I mean? And so, but somehow he ended up like being a wino, and then I see him on the street, and so. I was learning Italian from him, and that's how it started. And at that time, I didn't realize Italy was in Europe. I thought Italy was in New York. So, I'm a stupid Filipino kid. The fuck do I know? Yeah, but anyway, uh, we did lose contact. He got in contact with family in New York, and then he moved, and I never saw him again. So uh, I always told myself I would study Italian just in honor of like one of my first friends that I made here in the States. And uh, so anyway, but I'll eventually do those videos too. But what I want to take something I don't know nothing about, and that would be kind of unfair me doing something on YouTube trying to act like I taught it to myself when really I taught it learning from this dude. You know what I'm saying? So uh, but I do want to take a language from scratch, and it is now June 21st. Um, the Portuguese I just started like a week ago, so like June 15th, which is my dad, my brother, a couple of my nephews' birthdays. Um, so and I literally started from scratch. I really don't know anything Portuguese. And so I'm gonna do Brazilian Portuguese because the chances of me running into people who speak I don't know what the difference is, but the chances of me running into people who speak Brazilian Portuguese is better than like a regular Portuguese, you know, native speaker from Portugal native speaker. So the purpose of me doing this is so I can learn how to talk and actually do the talking. Not just showing off, talking to people a couple words I know. I want to really be able to talk to people. So anyway, and then at some point, I have a martial arts family in Brazil, and so I've been talking to those brothers anyway. So I'm gonna go down there and visit them, and that'll give me a chance. Of course, I'll do a video when I get down there of me botching the language. All right, guys, have a good day. Talk to you later.